I met Tom when I first came to Erie, which was just a little over 10 years ago. And he probably was one of the first people that I met when I arrived in this community. Typical Tom, I think he searched me out because he wanted to be tied in with whatever kind of promotions we were going to be doing and certainly offer his insight. Tom is maybe one of the most tenacious people I've ever met. When he gets an idea in his head, the minute he thinks of the idea, it's already a success. And everybody who he talks to about it is soon convinced that it's a success. I think Tom has a omnipresence. There isn't an event anywhere that takes place in Erie that Tom, if he's not involved in putting it on, he's there at the event. I think Tom is somebody that has said, you've got to believe. Of course it's going to occur. Of course it's going to happen. And you know what? He's always been right.
Actually, I met Tom when I was on the board of directors of WQLN. So that would have been about 20 years ago. So I was probably 10 and Tom was about 5. I think Tom is a great person to be the recipient of the George Mead Award. I know who some of the past recipients have been, and I think he has excelled in his career equal to many of the other great people who have received the award. He never does anything half-heartedly. He does everything wholeheartedly. So he's the type of person that has given everything to the job he's done ever since I've known him in his work at WKLN and what he gives to the Philharmonic Board. Without a Tom New in Erie, it wouldn't be as sunny a place. I mean, Tom walks into a room and he lights it up. And I can't imagine going to a Philharmonic Board meeting or all the years I spent on the WQLN board without that energy and that enthusiasm. He makes everybody happy, and he makes everybody want to do a better job and to give their all. So it wouldn't be a sunny place if we didn't have Tom around.
I first met Tom back in December of 1998 when he left WJET-TV to join the team at WQLN. So I've known Tom for 13 years now. One of the things that I really enjoy about Tom, having worked with him for so many years, is the spirited conversations we often have about politics and about life in general. You know Tom, so you know he's a little more on the liberal side. I'm a little more on the conservative side, so you can imagine the spirited debates and conversations we have. And they're always very genuine, gentlemanly, and fun. So that's what I really enjoy my time with Tom, is when we get into these ad hoc conversations and debates about politics and life. Tom has an unending supply of energy. If you know Tom, you know he's energetic. He never stops moving. When I get to the office, often at 8, which is a half hour before we're supposed to start, Tom's car's already in the parking lot. So he's just so full of energy. And Tom is a very lovable guy. Even when you're mad at Tom, you can't help but smile and love him. He's just a really great person inside. And he always wants to see the positive side of people and situations. So he's always looking for the optimistic outcome. And I think a combination of those things with his skills that he has really helps him accomplish a lot of things and make a lot of people happy at the same time. Well, I think Tom's been in the advertising, marketing, and public relations business for a long, long time, and he's been successful in a number of different industries, in the commercial world, and now for almost 13 years in public broadcasting. And you can't go around Erie and hear the name Tom New without it being associated with WQLN and public broadcasting. Tom is not bashful. He's very forthright and proud to be part of media. And so he really loves media and loves what he does, and I think people can look up to him as an example of someone who really believes in what media is all about. You wouldn't have someone to have fun with, to laugh at. You can ride bikes with Tom, you can debate in the office, you can have a beer. He's just a great guy to be around, and I think Erie would be very boring if you didn't have someone who's full of energy and excitement like Tom.
Tom New?
Tom New.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Tom Ridge. Well, Tom is persistent and full of ideas, and any idea that comes to him, Tom just puts it right out there, whether it makes sense or not. I think Erie would be a less fun place without Tom New. I was trying to think on, after Jim called me, do I have any stories about Tom New? I really don't. I mean, they're all secondhand, I suppose. Words of wisdom, Tom New. Well, he knows his beer.
We had advertised or let the word out that we needed to hire an artist. And I saw him come in the door. He had an appointment with our program director, Ken Fanzini. And he had the biggest portfolio that I could. It was almost as big as him. It was about that big. And I said, I just followed him into Ken's office, which was over here, a couple of offices away, and stood in the background as Ken was interviewing him, and I thought, I think this is the kind of fellow we might want to hire. So I sort of gave a thumbs up to Ken, and I think he walked away that afternoon with a job here. His personality, he just, we used to say that if he did nothing else, it'd be worth a salary to have him along, because he brought other people's mood up whenever he thought that they weren't in the proper spirits. Great guy.
I met Tom when Tom was the promotions director for Jet 24, and I came on as the lowly intern, and he didn't pick on me, which was nice. I think the reason Tom's been successful in his career is he just works so well with people. He's extremely engaging. You love to be around him. People enjoy his humor for the most part, maybe not everything that he has to say. But he's a great guy, he's a steady worker, he's a hard worker. He really cares about what he does, and he cares about the friends and the people around him. When it comes to wisdom, and when I think of Tom, I would have to say it's about being positive. Tom is always a positive guy. Never really seen him upset about anything. He just keeps moving forward. The words of wisdom, I think, from Tom, for me, would be just always take it as a positive day, a positive experience, and make the best out of it.
Speedy delivery, Tom. I'm Mr. McFeely for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, in case everyone here at the event doesn't know that, and I came with a special delivery for Tom. Congratulations on getting, and it says right here, the George Mead Award. Couldn't go to a better and more deserving person because of all your hard work. And I know all the hard work you've done over all these years, especially in your support of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. We met at a PBS conference in Miami. That's, I think, where it was. At any rate, those conferences go on forever. And there's one meeting after another, and there was one more to go, and I said, I just can't do this. So I took a walk on the boardwalk. And I was out for about 10 minutes strolling along, and I hear behind me somebody, a jogger coming along in his jogging shorts. Looked around, and it was Tom. He had skipped the meeting too, and that's where I think I first met him. He's been so successful because he loves what he's doing. There's an expression, attitudes are caught, not taught. And everything that Tom does in his profession of PR, you catch his enthusiasm. And that's one of the reasons that he's so successful. Every time I've been to WQLN for an event, he has set up all the media. He does a spectacular job, and thank you for that over all these many years. In fact, one time we did an event at a school, and I said, is anybody going to show up? This is in the evening and a school night, etc. And he said, we'll either have 3 or 3,000. Well, it turned out we almost had 3,000, not quite, but it was thanks to his good PR. He was convinced that he got the message out and people showed up. And that is Tom's efficient PR talent. So thanks for everything you've done, Tom, for not only Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, for PBS and WQLN. You are an asset to the PBS system. So right now, everybody sitting in the audience here, just humor me. I'm going to count to 3, and everybody call out Speedy Delivery. Speedy Delivery, Tom, all right? So here we go. Just humor me. Come on, you can do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Speedy Delivery, Tom, and congratulations. Speedy Delivery.
You know, the one thing, Tom, I want you to realize, I mean, I think this is an incredible, well-deserved honor, and in your honor, what I have on today is a sweater vest, because you're the only man I know who wears one 365 days of the year. So I thought I would honor you by having a sweater vest on myself.
Tom, I just want to say congratulations. As the recipient of the George Mead Award, I think it's very deserving. You are someone who brings your enthusiasm and your dedication to every job you do. And you've done a great job in the years that I've known you. And so I think it's well deserved, and my congratulations. And now you'll be impossible to live with.
Hey Tom, congratulations on the George Mead Award. I couldn't think of another person who's more deserving. You've been such a supporter of WQLN. You've helped a number of young people get their start in media, and you're just so full of energy and excitement. I couldn't think of a better person to achieve this award. Congratulations.
Tom, congratulations on this award. Really, Franny deserves it, but you're the guy to get it.